Hi everyone. So in this PowerPoint presentation, I'm going to be giving a summary of the paper that I wrote, which was titled The Rise of Cognitive Benefits for Bilingual Speakers in the United States. So first, to give you some statistical information, I got all of this data from an article that was posted on psychologytoday.com, and they got their data from the US Census Bureau. So in 1980, only 10.68% of the total population spoke more than one language. However, this figure has consistently been on the rise in the decades following. They used data from the year 1980, the year 1990, and then every year from 2000 to 2016. And by that final year, the figure has almost doubled to 20.14%. And there are actually a few excluded populations, such as children under the age of 5 and individuals who spoke more than one language on an everyday basis, but not in their home setting. So because of these excluded populations, the actual percentage could be around 22%. And we also, this study only provides data from a few years ago, so it's possible that the figures have also changed since then. But all in all, it seems that the rate of bilingualism has been steadily on the rise. So based on the information presented in the previous slide, we know that bilingualism is on the rise in the United States, and so it stands to reason that whatever cognitive benefits are associated with bilingualism, they must also be on the rise. And the main finding of this research is that bilinguals demonstrate enhanced executive control. And so the reason for this is because in everyday rapid linguistic processing, bilinguals are presented with an extra selection or a conflict between which language it is appropriate for them to use given the social context and the pragmatics of the utterance. And the executive control system plays a big role in conflict resolution. So as a result, bilinguals are eliciting help from this system on a more consistent basis than a monolingual would. And all of this practice results in a more fortified system, and this fortified system can actually provide protection against mental decline and dementia in older age. These effects and enhanced executive control are seen at all stages of a bilingual's life, from birth into older age. However, in that older age is where you see a lot of actual health benefits as well. And a good metaphor for why this phenomenon occurs in bilinguals is the idea of comparing the whole cognitive system to a type of electric grid. And so the more complex the grid that you're creating, in the event that one part of the grid fails, you have more alternatives to turn to in order to maintain power to the system as a whole. So obviously, the cognitive benefits of being a bilingual are not the only advantageous effects of bilingualism. And just to give a few examples, there's some definite sociocultural benefits as far as learning about different cultures and being able to interact with people from different groups with whom communication would otherwise probably be impossible. And bilingualism also provides many career path opportunities, so there's going to be some economic benefits as well. To briefly summarize this presentation, bilingualism has been steadily increasing in the US over the past several decades, and there are numerous advantageous effects of being a bilingual. Specifically, what I focused on in this presentation was the cognitive effects of enhanced executive function and how these effects can provide some protection in older age against mental decline and dementia-related diseases. And obviously, the United States still falls far behind many other countries in the percentage of bilingual and multilingual citizens. However, hopefully the idea that there are so many different types of benefits to being a bilingual will motivate more people in the United States and elsewhere to take on the challenge of learning a foreign language.